Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Stupid is the Norm, the channel where we demonstrate how to become a millionaire in 10 years whilst earning only minimum wage. And in this video I want to explain to you how it's so easy to be above average. Most people in this country are doing nothing to make their lives better, and I couldn't be happier, because that means the bar is set so low that becoming above average is easy. Now, you may have heard me say before, when my wife's going out the door to work and she's a bit pissed off about having to go to work, and aren't we all? And I said, cheer up, we're the richest people you know. And she said, well, I don't feel rich. And that's because our lives haven't changed at all. You know, whilst I lived in an ex-local authority police house, I own 4 other houses and managed to do it all on minimum wage. But how have I got so above average? Well, that's because it's easy to keep up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are spending all their money. In the UK right now, the average person is in debt and overweight. So all you need to do to be above average is just to not be overweight and to not be in debt. And therefore the bar is set so low, it's easy to become above average. It's a bit like running a race where everybody else is running backwards and you're the only one running forwards. It's easy to win because everybody's doing the same thing and it's not making them go forwards at all. It's a bit like, you know, if you want to be above average in fitness, then all you need to do is go to the gym twice a week or go for a jog twice a week. And that's all you have to do, because most people are doing nothing. So to become average, all you have to do is a little bit more. So if you wanted to be above average in terms of wealth, all you'd have to do is work an extra, 10 or 20 hours a week. And that's because the average person is working 40 hours a week. So just by working an extra 10 or 20, you're already above average. You don't have to be the best in the world to thrive. All you have to be is above average. I was talking to a mortgage broker friend the other day, and I love goals. So I said, what's your goals? What's your plans? He said, I want to be the best broker in the UK. I says, well, why? He says, well, so something have lots of money. I said, well, you don't need to be the best in the UK to do that. All you have to be, for instance, is the best in Gateshead. If you were the best broker in Gateshead, you'd be minted. You don't have to be the best in the world, you just have to be above average. And you don't even have to be self-employed or own a business. If you work for a big corporation, like McDonald's, and you know, when McDonald's puts their tweets out or what have you, if you commented on them all the time or on their Facebook pages and things, then you get noticed. Maybe it's not in the corporate America, but you get noticed in your region, because every time the management looked at it, there'd be your name with a comment on. And should be a vacancy come up or a promotion, then you're the one they know the most. And you haven't done an awful lot. All you've done is just commented, but you're doing it that little bit, which is above average, because most people are doing nothing. Think back to when you were a child. If you wanted to be top of the class, all you have to do is put in extra hours studying at night time, when most of the people were out playing football. Just by working an extra hour, you'd see that effect in your exam results, and you become towards the top of the class just by working one little hour, one little step. It's different. I was out playing football, of course. So most people are average because they don't try, they don't do anything different. They just behave, as you've heard me say many times, like the herd. And I said, so why don't people do it? If all it takes is a little bit of effort to become above average, why don't they do it? Well, I guess because you've got to be different from the herd. It takes a little more effort. It's a little stress. But you know, stress is a sign that you're growing, because you're doing something that you haven't done before. So stress is a good thing in proportion, of course. And I'm the sort of person who does what he preaches as well. So I've changed my LinkedIn profile. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, it's just Perry Wilson. But I've changed the banner, I've changed the thrust of it, I've changed the message, and I'm now posting 3 times a week, whereas before I was posting maybe once every 3 months. And that's what most people do. That's what the average person does. But just by writing a few lines 3 times a week, I've got an extra 3,000 impressions this week for doing a tiny little improvement, one tiny step, 3 times a week, and it's had a massive difference, because most people are doing nothing. So to be above average, what I want you to try today is think that what you can do just a little bit more, or put a little more effort in to make you above average. What is it you can do? What is it you can give to make people's lives better? Because that's what will make your life better. Don't be stupid, don't be normal, and don't be average, guys.